Hello Pisces, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of November from the 1st through the 15th. General reading as always, guys. It won't resonate with every single person. Please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release what doesn't make sense. If you are interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I will, of course, include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today, Pisces. So these are the three that we will be using for the focus messages this time around. All three are my self-created decks. The first is the Sugar and Spice Oracle, a little naughty, a little nice, and it can also have some challenging messages in there, so we'll see what comes through. We'll grab one from the Heart and Soul Love Oracle, and lastly, we'll grab one from the Heart Songs deck. Okay, Pisces, so let's get started. Let's see how this is going to unfold for you this time around. And of course, cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune into this video are certainly welcome. So let's grab your first focus message here to start things off. All right, where am I guided? Right here. Cantaloupe. Okay. Commitment in a relationship is a very important step. I've always pictured us getting married someday, the kind you see in fairy tales. But sometimes making fairy tales come true can be a little expensive. As long as I can spend my life with you, I'm cool. Let's elope instead and go on a kick-ass vacation. So you could have even had conversations like this with your person, Pisces, but what's really coming through here is that they want to be able to spend their life with you, really being able to picture a life with you long-term, getting married someday, okay? So if you feel much the same way, then perhaps this is something that you envision for yourself and your person, and maybe when you guys are together it feels like a fairy tale. But ultimately the reason why you're watching this reading more than likely is because you're having issues when it comes to this partnership. So let's find out more. Okay, so let's grab one from the Heart and Soul Love Oracle. All right, what's your second focus message here? Let's grab this card. The future, okay? The future. I've always pictured you to be a part of mine. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that things could have gone so wrong between us. Our deep bond has been ripped into shreds by deception, third parties, and trust issues. My future, I don't know what it holds, but now I know you won't be a part of it. So there could have been one point in time where you really saw yourself living a life with this person by way of marriage, having a family together, having a home together, you know, just being with each other forever. But something happened because either you're saying this or your person is saying this to where they now see their future without you. Why is that? What happened? Okay, so we're going to have to dig a little bit deeper. Something happened here between you and the person that you are thinking about, Pisces, for this reading. So let's grab a song. If you're not familiar with the song that I end up choosing, see if you resonate with the lyrics. All right, guys? So let's grab one. Let's grab this one here. We've got Unchained Melody, okay, by the Righteous Brothers. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. A long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. So the desire to bring this back together is certainly still here, and the love is still here. Can you guys work through this? Can you guys work through the challenges that tore you guys apart in the first place? Because at one point in time, they saw a future with you, or you saw a future with them, and something happened to ruin that dream for some reason. So we're going to add to that. This is the Twin Flame Untold Truths deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. And of course, any decks with the name Twin Flame, if you don't identify with a Twin Flame connection, you know, it's no indication that you are resonating with that. It's just the name of the deck. So we're focusing more so on the messages. All right, Pisces. So let's continue peeling back the layers here of what's happening in love and life for the first half of November. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. Maybe somebody had commitment issues here, because the very first line of this cantaloupe message, commitment in a relationship is a very important step. But you guys are not together due to deception, third parties, and trust issues. So someone broke the commitment in the partnership. That's one of the reasons why you guys are not together. What else, please, angels and spirit guides, for Pisces? Online dating. Okay, maybe some of you guys are online dating right now since you're not with this person. What I'm also getting from that is because we've had some deceptive energy here, is somebody could have been online dating while you guys were together. Your person could have been doing this while you guys were together. Look at this. We've got crushing on you. That's the next card, followed by secrets. So if they were online dating while you guys were together, doing this behind your back, keeping secrets from you and crushing on other people, entering into third parties, and that definitely creates trust issues here. No wonder things fell apart, Look at this. We've got looking at your pictures, followed by confessions, okay? So secrets and confessions, Pisces. Maybe your person was looking at other people and their pictures online, crushing on other people while you guys were together. Maybe you called them out on it, which is why there are confessions here, because they were keeping secrets and being deceptive. So very specific storyline presenting itself here, Pisces, for some of you. And then we've got I want you and only you, followed by being apart kills me. Last card, deeply in love. So what I get from these last three cards here is, after having spent time away from you, Pisces, they've got regrets over what has happened. And now they realize that they messed up by entering into third parties, by being deceptive with you, creating trust issues in the partnership. And now they realize they still want you and they don't want anyone else. They just want you. Being apart is torturing them. It kills them. That's what is coming through here. And that they now realize they're deeply in love with you. So we're talking about timing here, because if you detached yourself from somebody who was cheating on you and you've moved on and you guys are apart, it comes down to timing. Are you still available for this person, especially if they reach out letting you know they're deeply in love with you, being apart all this time, it's killing them, and that they ultimately still want you. So this is a bit of a mess, this situation. And it comes down to timing here. Okay, so we're going to grab some additional insight from the Arrows of Love. This is a deck by Mystic Moon. It's a bit of a mess, Pisces. And maybe they thought that you were always going to be available, that they could mess around behind your back and be talking to other people online, looking at other people's pictures, keeping secrets from you, crushing on other people. But, the truth always comes out. So now they want your love back. They want you back. All right, for Pisces, angels and spirit guides. Yeah, they want partnership with you, okay? They want to be your partner in this lifetime. But, have they blown it? Have they blown the chance to be with you, Pisces? We've got a Casanova I can't read today. Casanova swept off your feet. Okay, so my feminines, Casanova, for those who don't know, was a womanizer. And he was a player. He was an old school player. And he was in and out of relationships. Very charming. The type to come in and sweep you off your feet. But this is not somebody who is one to commit. Casanova definitely liked variety and was not the type to be faithful. Okay. We've got available, interesting, female figure, obviously, in that particular card. So what I'm getting from this, my feminines, is that you freed yourself from a masculine who was a Casanova, who was messing around with other people. And maybe right now you're coming through with this available energy that you're actually open to love and romance and going in a different direction. You're still wanting partnership, but you don't want it with this Casanova. You don't want to get into a relationship or build a future with someone or even think about marriage with someone if they are in this Casanova energy. Because that type of person, they have options. They like options. They like variety. Especially for a masculine energy. Yeah. Anticipation, okay? Anticipation possibly of what the future has in store. And clearly for some of you, you see your future without this person, without this Casanova. And it's so interesting how this anticipation card is falling right below looking at your pictures. So what I'm feeling too, my feminines, when it comes to your masculine, is that they couldn't wait to meet up with these people that they were crushing on, that they could have met online through this online dating. Okay? Because this anticipation message could also be very sexual in nature, you know? Hooking up with other people outside of the relationship. And then we've got higher purpose coming through here, followed by old footage. Okay, so perhaps, my feminines, what I'm feeling here is that you were meant to experience this. There's a higher purpose, as it says, to the journey that you were meant to travel when it comes to this person. There was a lesson that you were meant to learn here. And when it comes to what's happened between you and your masculine, this is old footage now. It's time to eject it. It's time to leave it in the past, to move on from it. And it's also letting us know here, Pisces, that if you and your person can let bygones be bygones and leave the past where it belongs, because it's happened, you can't change it. If you guys really want to work this out and change this future to include being in each other's lives, then get rid of this old footage, because it's not going to serve you anymore. And then we've got stars align, okay? Favorable outcome, which is good. So, despite what's presenting itself here, they're still coming through, letting you know that they're deeply in love with you, that they do want you. And maybe what the masculine is also communicating, my feminines, is that they're now available to be with you. But are they ready to commit is the question here. But just based off of the stars aligning and falling into place, there is the chance that things can work itself out here. And then you've got on the mend, okay? Being able to fix this partnership. Sorry guys, my throat is so scratchy. I have to drink something. Sorry. I've talked way too much today. All right, so let's continue with some tarot. This is my tarot teacher, and for those who are unaware of this particular deck, it's something that I created for those who would like to learn how to read tarot for yourselves and it contains upright and reversed meanings for each card, so it makes it super easy to learn. If that's something that you're interested in purchasing, the deck shop link is down below, as well as all of the decks and creators that you see here. So let's continue, Pisces. Let's see where else this is going to go. So get rid of the old footage. Time to move on from the past. It's a done deal. Lovers. Okay, so some of you guys might be focused on a Gemini specifically. This is a very deep love that is represented through that card. But it's also a card of romance, sexual attraction, partnerships, which we already have here from that card, union, duality. There are choices, however, that present itself, Pisces, when the Lover's card comes through in a reading. What is your choice? Does the choice fall on your lap or does it fall on the other person? Because it depends on who was the Casanova here. Yes, Casanova was a man, okay, but it does not have to be in this case. It could be feminine or masculine. Whoever was unfaithful in the partnership is the Casanova here, okay? So you've got a choice to make, I feel, Pisces. For those of you that know that the decision falls on you, will you be willing to accept this person back into your life? Should they reach out and let you know that they still want you? Or is it the other way around? Is it you that needs to reach out to someone? You know, so it could play out one of two ways here. The Four of Swords is letting us know that you and your person are taking a break from each other. The Four of Swords is tapped into fears and anxieties, a very stressful time, feeling very overwhelmed, feeling mentally overloaded, and just really needing solitude. It's a resting period. It's time to recuperate from having experienced something difficult. It's introspection time, you know? Time to contemplate things. And some of you guys, truly, you're focused on an air sign here. We already have Gemini from the Lover's card, but Swords represents air, so Libra and Aquarius are included in that, of course. And my feminines, you're coming through as the Empress. Someone who's very beautiful, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. The Empress represents a mother figure, fertility, pregnancy, nurturing energy, abundance, and the ultimate representation of the divine feminine here. You can manifest growth in your own life in however way you see fit, my feminines, you know? And if you're dealing with a masculine who is a Casanova, who is unable to offer you the type of future that you're wanting because they have been unfaithful, there were third parties, they were deceptive, then you as the divine feminine, you as the Empress can create change in whatever area you need it to be in. Now this is quite interesting, okay? The Nine of Pentacles represents earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? This is quite interesting how this is playing out because look at the next card. We've got the Emperor. So the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles can represent pregnancy for some of you guys. So for some of my feminines, and this will certainly not apply to the majority, this is just for some of you, where there was a third party and you ended up getting pregnant as a result of that third party situation. And so it could have been the masculine that detached from the feminine here, because some of you guys ended up getting pregnant with somebody else, okay? Very specific message for some. That will not apply to everybody. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence, of being solo, being single. And that's okay. There's nothing negative about that if that's where you want to be. This could be your person as well, who's single because all of these situations that they got themselves involved in fell apart. That includes third parties. That includes the relationship with you, Pisces. Nothing seemed to have worked out for this person. But it can also be, for some of you, especially when it comes to your money matters, that part is going quite well, successful, profitable. Because the Nine of Pentacles represents somebody who is self-sufficient also. Someone who can stand on their own 2 feet. Can this be for my feminines? Yes. You don't need your masculine to be able to provide for you. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You are abundant in your own right. You know, you can stand and take care of yourself. But this is so interesting because, as you can see, we've got the Empress and then we've got the Emperor on the other side of that. The Emperor is Aries, specifically for some of you guys. So it could be that this masculine is ready to take control of the situation. And the Emperor represents a father, okay? Fatherhood, father figure. The divine masculine here. So some of you guys could have already had children together. Or should you decide to let go of this old footage from the past and just let bygones be bygones and just come to a place of forgiveness and being able to fix what's broken between the two of you, you guys might ultimately start a family here. That could resonate as well for some of you. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles, okay? So this is all about juggling. Multiple priorities, and I really do feel that for some of you guys when it comes to your person. They were juggling other people. They were juggling the relationship with you, and they were juggling other people. So the Two of Pentacles is all about balancing decisions now. Prioritization. What is it that they want? What is it that you want? The Two of Pentacles could also represent someone who's doing too much. So you might have a person here who's trying to win you back, Pisces. Maybe they're coming on a little bit too strong. They did too much to, maybe they're a little bit heavy-handed with how they're wanting to win you back. That could be reversed as well. It could be you who was really trying to win your person back. And maybe you overextended yourself. Okay, so many scenarios that could possibly be a part of what's happening here. But, you know, the Empress and the Emperor represent a perfect match as well. And that this can still come back into union because we do have the stars that will eventually align to remove the blockages, the barriers that are possibly preventing the two of you from coming together for now. You know, it's like, Godspeed your love to me. There's a chance that this love could return. Okay, so we'll have to add to this. Let's see what else. We're going to grab some messages from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Pisces, in love and life, first half of November. All right, let's see what else. Someone's gone through an awakening here, okay? Could be either of you. It could be the masculine, it could be the feminine. And somebody who's gone through an awakening is in a position to make better choices. We have so close. So maybe your person is missing being close to you. Those intimate moments that you guys have shared. We've got regrets that are presenting itself here. They regret keeping secrets. They regret third parties. They regret being deceptive. And for now, there is a stalemate. There's not a whole lot of movement going on here. Maybe you need a little bit more time, Pisces, or they do. And with that Four of Swords, you know, you guys have taken a break from each other. But clearly there are fears and anxieties that are stressing you out at this time, Pisces. But this could be your person as well who's stressed out in that way. We've got be mine, so they still want you. We already know that. I want you and only you. They're feeling quite nostalgic about the connection still, remembering the good times that you guys have shared. This is interesting how we have an energy of obsession. Okay, so maybe they can't get you off their mind. They've got regrets over what's happened. They want to fix this. But there is this need to wait, okay? So now is not the right time, which is perhaps why this stalemate energy is here. But this could also be really good that you guys are at a stalemate, because maybe it's just not the right time to create movement. We've got dancing through my dreams. Okay, so maybe you guys could be seeing each other through your dreams. There could be fifth dimension interaction here. There's something about dancing. Maybe you guys really enjoyed dancing with each other. And lastly, there's still hope. Okay, as long as this message is here, stars align, a favorable outcome, yes, there is still hope that you guys can work this out. Because, you know, clearly you guys have been through a situation where somebody was unfaithful, where there were infidelities in the partnership. But I'm also feeling lots of regrets from whoever did the cheating, whoever represents this Casanova energy. Lots of regrets there. If they could turn back the hands of time, they would do things very differently. Or maybe you would want to do things very differently. So it really depends on what side of the fence you fall on here, Pisces. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab some dialogue messages. We'll start things off with the Divine Masculine. This is my X Oracle deck. So let's grab some messages from here, representing the Divine Masculine. So angels and spirit guides for Pisces in love and life, first half of November. All right, masculines, what do you want to say to your feminine? I wish you the very best life has to offer. I just want you to be happy, even if it is without me. Okay? So for some of you, the masculine here is just trying to be realistic, that there are no guarantees in life, that there's no guarantees that you guys will come back together, even though that is what they're desiring, I feel. But just wishing the feminine happiness no matter what happens. Look at this. I see you in my dreams. Sometimes it feels so real and I wake up to this emptiness in my heart, you see? So there's something about dreaming, dancing through my dreams. So my feminines, your masculine is dreaming about you. When I'm having a hard day, I read through old texts we've sent each other. It helps get me through, but the nights are so much harder missing you. Wow. Next message. My heart will never beat the same without you. And last message, my feminines, look at this one. I'm not the same person who hurt you. Okay, so for some of you guys, you might hear from a masculine who realizes that they did hurt you before. They've worked on themselves and they've changed. And I just happened to glance at the bottom of the deck. Look at this one. I thought the grass was greener on the other side. Have I lost you forever? So my feminines, this is a question that only you can answer. They thought the grass was greener, but come to find out it wasn't. Wow. But no matter how this plays out, this masculine wishes you the best and just wanting you to find happiness in your life, feminines. Okay? So let's go ahead and grab some messages now for the Divine Feminine. This is my Woman's Intuition Oracle. So let's grab some insight, some dialogue on behalf of the Divine Feminine here. Angels and spirit guides for Pisces, please. All right, feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine here? What do you want to say, feminines? Yes, there's a lot of fish in the sea, but there is no other fish like me, you know, and I get it. You know, it's like online dating. They were possibly looking at other opportunities, other people to connect with, aside from you, my feminines, but you're the only choice, really, that should have been the one for this masculine. And they recognize that, I feel. You were the best mistake I ever made. So my feminine, some of you guys are acknowledging the fact that this connection was a mistake, perhaps right from the start, especially if you were dealing with somebody that you knew could not be faithful to you. But there's still something about it that you're drawn to, this masculine. All right, let's see what else. What else, please, for the Divine Feminine? Have you forgotten about me, about us? This could have been a question that you asked yourself, my feminines, when this masculine could have been detaching themselves from you or just not making themselves available to you, especially when they were focused on other people. Next message, I'm a queen. Treat me like one even when I'm doing your laundry, you know? So for those of you who live together, who shared a home together, you want your masculine to treat you like a queen, whether you're cleaning the house or you guys have a date night. You know, you want to be able to be treated like the queen you are. All right, last message. Karma will bite your ass so hard, there won't be any of your ass left to bite. So some of my feminines, you're still pissed off at this masculine, and you know that karma will eventually get them. Okay, so that's what's coming through from my feminines. You know, karma will bite them in the ass for what they've done, especially if they haven't learned their lessons from actions that they've taken to hurt you. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this with some insight from the Divine Love Affirmations deck. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. So if you guys could speak to each other from your higher selves, what is it that you would want to say to one another? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. First half of November in love and life. From your higher selves. Angels and spirit guides, please. I relax and rest into the reassurance that this connection is in divine hands. Okay, so you're just trusting your guides, your angel guides, your spirit guides, the universe, to lead you down the path that you're meant to go, whether it's coming back together with your person or if you're meant to go on a very different path to find the love that you're looking for. What else, please, for Pisces? I allow love to melt the cold and embrace the warmth from my divine partner. Okay? I mean, obviously, if you guys are not in contact, you're still upset with them, it's not the right time to interact or come back together. Things could be really cold still. But from your higher self, you're really wanting to embrace and bring back the warmth of what you had experienced with your divine partner. And this one says, I step up and take the initiative with my divine partner. I take the lead in love, sex, and new adventures to keep the passion and romance alive. Okay, so this could be the masculine stepping up to really be the type of partner that you deserve, my feminines. Everything is easier hand in hand with my divine partner. Together we can face anything. And that ultimately is the key. As long as you guys are working together on the partnership, on the challenges, then yes, of course, you guys can face anything, any obstacle, as long as you're doing it together. Last one. I am the most empowered version of myself when I embrace my independence. In my divine relationship, I can still be independent, meeting my own needs without being codependent on my partner, therefore being responsible for my own happiness. Absolutely. So if you resonate with that particular message, that's quite empowering for some of you. All right, guys, so let's add to this. Let's wrap it up with some messages from the Twin Flame Current Vibes deck. This is by Sister Moon Tarot. All right, so let's see what your final messages are, Pisces, for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the first half of November in love and life for Pisces. Can the Emperor and the Empress come back together? Yes, it's totally possible. You can still have your future together, I feel, Pisces. We have sunshine, okay? You bring joy to my life. And I really do feel that. You did bring joy to this person's life. But I really feel there was a point in time where you guys just made each other very happy. And you guys got lost along the way of the connection, but you can find your way back to each other, I feel. And, the stars will align once again to help you to do that. Look at this, guys. We've got secrets coming up again. So we already have secrets here. And then we have another card representing secrets. So this was definitely contributing to the challenges that you guys dealt with in the partnership. So this card reads, there is a lot about me I don't share. Ways I feel, things I have done, I hold it all in. But in order for you guys to overcome the challenges of what has happened here, your person and even yourself, Pisces, you both have to really be open and honest with each other. No more secrets. Just get it all out on the table and face the music, really, of what's happened here so that you can fix the relationship and not have any more hang-ups about trust issues and betrayals and deception. That's the old footage that needs to be ejected, truly. The next card, I will never give up. I will always believe in you and our connection. Okay? So, not ready to give this one up, still holding on to it. And maybe you're on the same boat, Pisces. Maybe you both feel this way. But clearly there's work that needs to be done here in order to clear the energy of what's happening here between the two of you. Because they still want you, and maybe there's a part of you that still wants them too. So even though you guys are at a stalemate for now, you can get past this, I feel. All right, let's grab one more. We've got intoxicating coming through here. Your love is intoxicating and magical. It takes me to another place. Okay? So that's how they feel. That's how you make them feel. Very magical. Bring the magic back. And look at this bottom card. Crystal clear. Okay? I know what I have to do now. Good. Maybe your person finally has clarity of what it is that they need to do. The actions that they need to take in order to fix the issues of this partnership. And this crystal clear message could be for some of you as well, where you now know what it is that you have to do in order to fix this relationship from your side. It could be that you both have to implement some sort of action on your end so that you guys can meet in the middle. to really address the issues and overcome it and move on from it so that you can find the happiness that you're looking for here with each other. Okay? So there's a favorable outcome. Remember, the stars will align, but you got to just give it time and you have to work on this. This is not something that's just going to fix itself on its own. It requires two people who will be able to put in the effort to fix what's broken in the partnership. All right, Pisces, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Whatever part of it resonated with you, I do hope that it helps you out. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much. Take care, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.